7-10 up there. The 5-pin got over there and just nudged out that 7, but nothing hit the 10.
So it's Westlake by 21. Tony works on a double and has now chosen to re-rack on lane 16.
Well, he knows that, again, there are crucial points in a match, and this is one of those points. You know, 2 strikes here, and he really takes a commanding lead.
Perfect shot for Tony Westlake on lane 16, who has just labeled the pocket here in his opening game.
Except for the one errant shot that he struck on in the 4th frame on lane 15, where he got the Brooklyn strike. See if that's going through his mind right now, if there's some kind of speed adjustment, or he just sloughs it off as a bad shot and goes back to the normal game plan.
I got to believe he's going to move his feet a couple boards left. I think that's all he needs to do on 15. Flush hit for Westlake, who has 4 in a row. He now leads by 41, and he's trying to end the streak of streaks. 16 straight wins by Jim Pencak. When we come back, more bowling at nearby Heritage Hill. Historical characters. Pencak with a spare in the 6th and a strike in the 7th still has an outside chance. And the ironic note here that we need to bring out is the fact that when Pencak started that 16-game winning streak in the championship round, he did so in this bowling center against Tony Westlake.
Now Tony has a chance to end it. High. Right back in the match. The 4-6-7, a little soft on that speed. And suddenly that big lead, it dwindles a little bit. Tony over about the 1st arrow to the 3rd board and left right now. Go for the count. Hope something bounce out. Oh, it did bounce around back there.
7-pin nicked the 4 and the ball. Well, if you want to go ahead and look ahead a little bit, 244 for Westlake is the best score, and what, 227 for Pencak.
But the thing is that open just pumped adrenaline back into Jim Pencak. You know, he's thinking any chance he can to win. I mean, he's positive all the way at this point.
Good shot by Westlake. Soft 10 on lane 15, and now Pencak saying, okay, 2 shots in a row, he didn't strike. I got a chance.
And did you see Tony put his hands down to the safe? What he was thinking is, no pocket, 7-10.
And the player practicing on lanes 21 and 22, our top seed, Mark McDowell. He gets the obvious choice of whoever wins this one.
Well, Pencak is going to keep 16 and go to 17. He's got to strike these next 2 shots.
So close. Messenger got caught in between, and no strike there.
Well, he sure could have struck, though. He really threw it well. Again, switches balls to shoot the spare. I don't know how he keeps track of them all. And that ball singing, going down there a little bit.
Well, now the best score would be 207.
Which could still win. I mean, as many opens as we've seen tonight already. I don't know how many we've had. I bet you we've had 10 at least.
Jim Pencak asking for the re-rack on 15. It's granted. Strike here at least gets the attention of Tony Westlake in the 9th and the 10th.
Only 2 strikes the whole game. Both on this lane.
Not to be. Through the nose, and not the shot that Jim Pencak wanted, that's for sure.
And basically now that just means that Tony Westlake needs a mark in one of the last 2 frames in order to go on for the championship match.
But that's easier said than done. You and I have proved that twice tonight.
That's right. And Ferraro winning that first match, and he found a way to lose it. He'll be thinking about keeping his speed up, though, on this shot. Still crept a little high there, I'll tell you.
For a heartbeat, Westlake was hoping that the 4 didn't have the company of the 6 or anything else on that right side of the lane.
Or the 9 or any of those things, right?
Tony Westlake in the process of eliminating Jim Pencak, and a streak that I have a feeling will stay alive for a few years.
All right.
16 consecutive wins in the championship round.
Well, our statistician Chuck Pierce says that we've had 11 opens the first 2 games, and we've had 2 this game, so that makes 13 opens that we've had. And Tony Westlake says, I don't want to make it 14. Let's leave it that unlucky 13 right now.
Well, will the trend continue? Will we see open frames in the championship game?
You have to think we will. That's it.
That'll do it. Tony Westlake stops the streak at 16. And for Jim Pencak, a third-place finish here in Green Bay. And for Tony Westlake, it's on to the top seed, Mark McDowell.
Trying to win his 2nd title of the year, and join a number of others as multiple winners this year on the PBA Tour.
Another piece of tape here to finish out the 10th frame. There you go. Yeah, that could help possibly in the title match. And of course, coming up next week, Mike and I will be in Cheektowaga. That's really Buffalo, New York. Thruway Lanes, the PBA Senior Touring Pro Doubles Championship is live on Thursday at 7:30. And of course, we want you all to join us for that one. And coming up next, the heavyweights will be throwing some serious leather in Atlantic City.